And we're back with everybody's favorite video game. Time to capture more of those monkeys. You know who else runs around capturing monkeys in a net? My mom. Or alternatively, you could say, you know who else runs around catching monkeys in a net? Can't leave that in. Not something you can say in 2021. Whoopsie doodles. Sometimes it just slips out. But anyway, let's focus on Dinosaur Land here. Since the theme of Ape Escape is time travel, you have to go to every era to find those monkeys to ensure that they do not exist at any point in time. Yeah, that was stupid. I don't know why I said that. That was worthless. So anywho, this was pretty revolutionary back in the day with its dual analog sticks and what have you. As far as I'm aware, this was the first PS1 game to require them. It was gosh darn revolutionary. 2 sticks. 2 ice creams. Yeah, somehow my button mappings got messed up, but we fixed them just now, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, monkeys are the eternally entertaining star of various forms of media. Everywhere you go, whether it be books, television, movies, video games, monkeys will always be entertaining. No matter what Doug Walker says. He don't know. Anyway, just to bring that point home, Cartoon Network had a special once. It was dedicated to monkeys altogether. It was like an all-day monkey-themed broadcast where every episode of every show that they had that day was going to be monkey-themed. It was called Monkey Monday, and I've never actually been able to find any records of that existing. So if somebody out there has any footage of that would be appreciated. I've tried to find it myself, but it really doesn't seem to be out there. The thing about Monkey Monday is I think it might have been a little unfortunately timed, as I remember it being during the week. I think it was on a Monday. It was in January, because I had just gotten the Nintendo Wii for Christmas a couple weeks prior, and a Monday in January. Is there a certain holiday that we celebrate on Mondays in January? And if so, did Cartoon Network accidentally put a monkey-themed marathon on that day? I think that would be highly unfortunate if they did that. Oh, Cartoon Network. Oh dear, this is a hell of an offensive episode. Anywho, but you know how it is. If you tried to make everybody happy and didn't offend anybody, you'd have an extremely small list of topics to pick from. I guess just looking at all these monkeys in the game is just bringing out the worst in me. Good lord, I cannot show this episode to people. Goodness me. So anywho, earlier today I was arguing with somebody on the internet about DBZ, and they were saying that all the filler in DBZ could be completely taken out and the show would still work, and I tried to explain to him that the filler is a necessary evil for the sake of pacing, because if you were to just take it all out, you would have DBZ Kai, essentially, or it's this confusing, choppy mess, and ain't nobody want that. But they didn't listen. No one on the internet ever listens. So yeah, I'm pro DBZ filler. If you're wondering, I know that was really a burning question on everybody's mind, and just a hunk of burning questions. That was frickin' stupid, God. I'm ashamed of 30% of things that I say, and yet I continue to put out this show where I just talk non-stop for 10 minutes at a time. We can't do this segment yet because we don't have the proper gear. That's how they give it replay value, as previously discussed. What's with this rising tone in the music? It's kinda... Okay, it stopped now, but it was really stressing me out, as if something was gonna happen. Just... subtle rising tones are always good for creating tensions in movies. Like, for example, they did that when the Joker shot Murray in Joker. Sorry if I spoiled that for you, but it's been a year and a half. Okay, watch this. We're gonna do a sick mid-air monkey catch. Yeah, just like that. We didn't even have to balance on his tail. It's almost like doing a sick skateboarding trick. Just watch me do a sick flip, everybody, and then you just completely eat shit and you start bleeding everywhere and everybody go home. That sounds awfully specific. It's almost as if that came from a real experience that I had. But no, I was never into skateboarding. I wasn't quite coordinated enough for it. There were so many fun things that I didn't get to do as a lad, because I wasn't born the right way. So next we're going to a jungle. Oh, Misty from Pokemon has a new gadget for us.
I'm sending the new gadget over to you right now.
A monkey radar, you say? You know who uses monkey radars? I really gotta stop saying that. Good Lord. This cannot get posted. Okay, so the idea is you wave this around and then it uses its satellite signals to locate any nearby monkeys, and this is also how you get to see the bios for each of them, because as mentioned last episode, each monkey has its own unique name and personality. Okay, that battery indicator just completely threw me off of what I was doing, and I ended up screwing things up. See, there's like 3 monkeys you need to get, and I got distracted because they were telling me my batteries were low, and I was just thinking, well, normally when your batteries get low, you can't think back to the exact date when you put them in, so it's hard to track how long they typically last. It's not like I'm some autistic freak show that can say, oh, I remember I put in the batteries on August 11th at 11:15 p.m., but anyway. But in this case, I did actually know when I put the batteries in, because I got them. They were the batteries that came with the Xbox, so I was able to track, okay, has it been 2 or 3 weeks since I got the Series X? That'll help me determine what the average life of the batteries was. And so I spent so much time thinking about that I stopped paying attention to the game, and that's why it took me 3 tries to get through that simple exercise meant for simple-minded fools. So, I apologize for my incompetence. Okay, Dr. Wily's got another secret message for us. Let's listen in. I thought he was gonna say thick jungles filled with bees. Like that Much Funnier show where the gorilla gets shot and then bees fly out and start stinging everybody, not singing at everybody. That show is far funnier than anything that's going to be said on here.
Hello, Professor.
If you're actually watching this for the plot, I apologize for talking over Dr. Wily, but I mean, it's a 23-year-old game. You can get this plenty of other places on YouTube.
Spectre, what's going on here? What are you planning to do?
Spectre, oh yes. You're the monkey that performs at the amusement park.
What?
What the fuck is this? A talking monkey in 2021?
Incredible invention of yours. This peak point helmet, and it's given me remarkable.
They need to bring back this series.
And now,
Instead of all that new crap Sony's doing.
Professor.
Return all. More like, return that shit to the store.
It's true that the peak point helmet will augment your intelligence to heightened levels when it's worn.
What if he said, you must listen to me carefully, and then he just broke out into like a white guy rap song, and everybody just looked kind of uncomfortable, and it went on for far too long? They should hire me as a writer for Ape Escape 4, or whichever one they're on. Well, thank you for joining me on this very strange episode.